Okay. Hello, this is Sierra Blankenship, week 7 assignment. Today, for my demonstration speech, I'm not going to show you guys how to knit, how to crochet, how to cook a cake. I'm not really much of a hands-on learning how to do stuff kind of person. So today, with me being in the military, I'm going to show you guys how to do a proper sit-up. Being in the military, every 6 months, you have to conduct a APFT, an Army Physical Fitness Test. The Army Physical Fitness Test contains of push-ups, sit-ups, and a 2-mile run. You have to contain a certain number of push-ups, sit-ups, and a certain minute of run to pass this. If you do not pass it, sorry, but the Army does not need you. They will kick you out. So, with me being in the military, sorry, I'm really sick, so please excuse me. Physical fitness is a really big part of our life. We do PT every single day from 6:30 to 7:30. Give it 100% you got, and I think that physical fitness is a really big problem that America has, and hopefully most of you guys will watch this and really get something out of it. That's my goal here. I do not want to show you guys how to knit. To me, that's not something that really will progress in your guys' life. Physical fitness will. So I'm going to read straight from the Army regulation of the APFT on the correct way to do a sit-up. The sit-up event measures the endurance of the abdominal and hip-toric flexor muscles. On the command, get set, and I'm going to explain to you guys how that works. Assume the starting position by laying on your back with your knees bent at a 90-degree angle. Your feet may be together up to 12 inches apart. Another person will hold your ankles with the hands only. No other method of holding the feet are authorized. The heel is the only part of your foot that may stay in contact with the ground. Your fingers must be interlocked behind your head, and they must touch the ground, and your arms and your elbow will not touch the ground. On the command go, begin raising your upper body forward beyond the vertical position, and the base of your neck is above the base of your spine. After you have reached the surpassed vertical position, lower your body until the bottom of your shoulder blades touch the ground. Your heads, hands, arms, and elbows do not touch the ground. At the end of each repetition, the score will state the number of sit-ups you have completely performed. If you fail to keep your fingers interlocked behind your head, or you fail to get yourself up, the repetition will not count. That's just a really fast portion of it. Your fingers interlocked, this is what this means. Your fingers interlocked. It does not have to be like this. It can be like this. Your fingers are not completely enjoined, but they are like this, but they are still interlocked. If your fingers go out, you are terminated. That sit-up does not count. So I'm going to move my computer really fast to show you guys. I know, I'm sorry that it is not a nice background. I'm sorry for that. I do not have a lot of room right now. But, okay. So, since I do not have somebody helping me right now, I'm going to use the base of my bed to help and kind of have them be my person to hold my feet. As you can see, my ankles are still touching the ground, and that is all that needs to be happen. Your feet can be touching the ground. They can be on your ankles 12 inches apart. If your feet are like this, does not count. Your feet have to be within 12 inches apart, and your ankles cannot come off of the ground. Okay? So, you're going to get yourself up, ankles on the ground at a 90-degree angle. Okay? When you lower yourself down, remember your fingers have to be interlocked and go behind the head. If they are not behind the head, does not count. You cannot have your shoulders like this. It doesn't really do anything for you. Behind your head gives you that boost up. So the correct way to do a sit-up is having your fingers interlocked, your ankles touching the ground, interlocked behind your head. You're going to come all the way up, a 90-degree angle. I'm all the way up. The base of my neck is above the base of my spine. You come all the way up. It will help you. Most people think it is easier to have your hands like this or to use your free weight to come up. Does not help. Physical fitness is a very important part of your lifestyle. It is important to be fit. So learning how to do this correctly is the most important way to get yourself and your body to understand the correct way to exercise. So I'm going to do about 5 repetitions of correct sit-ups with my fingers interlocked. Those are just correct sit-ups. If my hands, if I come up and my fingers unlock, that does not count as a sit-up. If my feet come off of the ground as I'm coming up, that does not count either. If I'm coming up and I cannot make it past this point, that repetition does not count. Now, believe it or not, some people think it is easier to use one side of their body. If I'm getting tired, my center core is hurting, and I'm at that point where I'm struggling halfway to get up. So what most people do is stick to their sides. So if I'm down and I'm hurting here, I'm going to, let's say my left side so you guys can see me more. As you can see, my right side is stretching right now. So I'm going to use my left side to come up, and right now I'm only using that left muscle. Same thing with the right. Switching. You're still coming all the way up. That is a great way to teach your muscles how to move the right way, how to work the right way, but that is the correct sit-up. Like I said, if your fingers do not, accordance to the military, if your fingers separate, it is incorrect. If you cannot make it all the way up, just get down, just try it again. Now, what I've learned in the military is those people who are having really hard trouble staying in shape, or they can't get that momentum to come back up. So a trick that I have learned over the years of being in the military is when you're up, you're going to let gravity take you down. Just let gravity take you down and fall. It is a perfect example of letting gravity take you and bouncing you right back up. It is an absolute perfect way, and that is how you do a correct sit-up. Now, like I said, I believe physical fitness is an excellent way to help yourself get into shape. To me, teaching you guys how to knit, cook, it doesn't really benefit anybody. So I decided to go outside of it and choose something that is familiar to me, but hopefully it can benefit everybody else in the classroom. So I really hope that you guys also got something out of this, and that it wasn't really just a, well, are you calling us fat? No, I'm not calling you fat. I'm just saying America does have a problem with that. And learning how to exercise the right way, and us being in the military, obviously we're doing something right if what we're learning in the military, the correct way to do it, it's working for us. So hopefully it'll work for you guys, and I hope you guys got something out of this. So thank you.